Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment, whatever. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, okay? So please support your girl, please help me out and whatnot. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't really like long intros, so let's just jump right into the video. Jumping into the law of attraction. Like I don't know too much about it. I do believe in manifestation. Manifestation and law of attraction, I think the rules, like how it's applied and how it comes to you, are different for everybody. I know some people say, oh, you write it down a bunch of times, you'll get it. Or if you think about it and set it out, set your intention out there, then you'll get it. There's a bunch of rules surrounding it, but for me to personally do that, actually I feel like works, is to just write down the intention or just like say it. I don't think about it too much. Like it kind of, I don't know if it like gets past like a point in my brain where it just gets into my subconscious. But when I say things and I just like speak it out there and I set it out there, it tends to kind of manifest if I don't chase it too much. So I have a few examples, and I'm just shooting off the top of my head, so bear with me. But let's talk about some things I manifested. So start with my first example. Last summer I wanted a pair of those fluff UGG slides. You guys know what I'm talking about, the ones that are like open toed. I'll put a picture in here. And I really wanted a pair, but if you don't know, they're like $100 for the pair, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying $100 for these shoes. Looked everywhere. I think Amazon didn't see any like knockoffs, anything like that, until I came across this video, which I'm gonna put here, of a girl reviewing a pair of knockoff slides, a pair of knockoff like slipper slides, whatever. Rainbow. If you don't know what Rainbow is, it's like an affordable woman's shop. It's kind of like it's like the original Shein, but it has brick and mortar stores. And I started a review on the sandals that I wanted, and I think the sandals were like, and she said they were like 15 bucks, 20, I don't know, but they were definitely not $100. So I was like, oh my god, this is great. Like I could order them online from Rainbow. Like they still have the they have like the exact color I want. I was like, come to find out that video was old and the slides have been taken off of their website. Now I be in Rainbow all the time, you guys. Like I always just like, if I'm walking by, I'm just gonna stop in and be like, oh, let's see what they have. And I had just gone to Rainbow like a couple days before, I'm almost positive, maybe if not like a week. It couldn't have been more than a week before, and I did not see anything. They did not have anything, and I was like, ugh, you know, like all they had was like sandals, heels, boots, stuff like that. So I was like, man, like, you know, I was hoping they'd have them, but I guess they took them offline because it was maybe just a one year thing, whatever. Fast forward to like 2 days later, I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go to Rainbow anyways and see what they have. Maybe they'll have something else that I like, maybe something like that. Yeah, I went to Rainbow, and mind you, I had just been to like this Rainbow, like I said, 2 days before. I had just gone to this Rainbow, or if not like a week, just gone to this Rainbow, and I saw they keep all their shoes hung up on the wall. It's all sandals, all like sneakers and stuff like that. When I walked into the store, there was a whole wall of the fluffy ass slides knockoff version, their version of them, a whole wall of it in blue and rainbow and like all these colors. And I was high-key shook, because I was like, oh wow, look at that. Like I just said that I wanted like those slides so bad, and I probably wasn't gonna get my hands on like a cheaper pair, that is. And here I am, here they are on the wall. The very next day, or the very day after, whatever it wasn't too long after that I said that that I set this out there, that they actually did show up. Now you could say it was coincidence, they were just bringing their summer stuff, whatever, but I personally like to believe that it was because I said it, I manifested it. I told my mom about it, and she kind of, you know, just like rolled her eyes, but I was like, no, this is a sign. This is a sign. Let's get into the next story, which is about what everybody's probably here for, how I manifest like little sums of money. In December, I was, where was I? I was working. I went to work one day, and the whole week I had been like kind of just thinking about money. I'm just like, oh man, like, you know, I just started this job, I need some more money, the same thing, you know, gotta wait for this check, whatever. Came home from work that morning, and there was a letter in the mail with my name on it. So of course I open it up, And I'm like, oh, this is weird. They're like, you know, just like a regular envelope. Open it up, y'all. In the envelope, sitting there in the envelope was a check. Now, it wasn't for a lot of money. It was only for $15, but $15 is still, that's still money regardless. Still gas money, whatever. And it was from like a doctor's appointment. I guess they had like overcharged me or something, so they just sent me back like a portion of the money. But y'all, in the mail was right there, sitting a check for $15. I could not believe it. I was like, wow, like, you know, like, okay. this was really, really, I had just been thinking about, oh man, I need like a little bit more money. I'm gonna get through. I wish I still had the check. I don't even think I have it. I don't even think I have like the stub to show you guys, but it was from the doctor's office and they sent me a payment of $15. So take that as you will. The next story about money, guys, I had actually just happened. I have like a few stories about money, but this one just happened to me the other day. I'm just trying to go off the ones that I can like remember, like, you know, completely. I gotta start writing these things down. The other day I was coming home and I was sitting in front of my house in my car just going through my emails, and I see this email from Venmo. Now, I don't use Venmo like that. I used it once because my friend needed some money sent through her that way, but yeah, I don't use it like that. I always use Cash App or whatever. And I saw an email from Venmo and clicked on it. It said, please, oops, sorry y'all, low power. It said like, oh, we'll give you $10 just to, what's it, something about like, we'll give you $10 just to like be active on Venmo again, like to re-download it, just click on this link. So I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, I was just like, I read the description. It said just click on the link, you'll get your $10, whatever. First I read the like little fine print, said first 200,000 applicants. Well, we'll see if this works. Clicked on the link, brought me to my old Venmo account, signed in and whatnot, and it kept it showed up with this red page that said like error, not loading right now, whatever, like check back later. I X'd out, went back and forth like 3-4 times, didn't load. I was like, damn, like I guess I was like not one of the 200,000 people. I guess everybody got to it before I could, but I was like, whatever, you know, it was still like a nice little sign. It was still like a nice gift that I could have received, but you know, it's okay, it's all right. And y'all, so didn't really think about it much. The next day, I think, I checked my email again and I see this message from Venmo, okay, saying that we've deposited the $10 into your account from your friends at Venmo, okay. So I actually did end up getting the money. I thought I wasn't gonna get it. I figured everybody else had applied for it, but me just saying, you know what, I'm grateful for even the opportunity to have even like received like even just the option to get a little bit of money, even though it's only $10, it's still a blessing, and it came to me anyways, even though, you know, I didn't think I was gonna get it. So that's basically like just 2 little money stories. If you believe it, if you've had, it's easier to manifest money if you've had that amount before. This is the 3rd story that came to me with money, okay, and this is probably like the biggest amount I have like kind of seen come to fruition so far for me personally. Okay, so I have a vision board in my closet from last year before everything hit the fan, and in it, on it, I want to show you guys, but I think I'm just going to show you like a little picture of what I have written on there about money. I literally was, there's a lot of personal stuff on there, that's when I don't want to show the whole board, but I'll put a picture right here showing you guys what I wrote. And at that point in time, I made that vision board in like January before everything happened. I was working at a daycare, and basically it says, as you guys see, it says, oh, save $5,000. Okay, so I was working at a daycare and I was making like $300 every 2 weeks. I was not making a lot of money working there, and it was, you know, $5,000 was like, I had never seen $5,000 in my entire life. Like I had never had that much money ever, like ever. So I just wrote down like, you know, say $5,000. I'm just gonna be really strict with my money, be really strict with my budgeting. You know, it's doable. It's very hard on the salary I'm making, but it's doable. And I was a college student, so you know, it was really, really difficult for me. Fast forward to March, everything happens. I get laid off from work, and I'm like, damn. Well, I'm really not gonna see that money now. Like, okay, so I guess I'm really not gonna see that $5,000 that I wanted to make or save up. Flash forward to when they start handing out unemployment and stuff like that, y'all. Literally within like, I don't even know how long it took, maybe 2 months time, because unemployment was hitting different back then. Within like that 2 months time, I made the money that I had written down on my vision board that was going to take me a year to make if I had still been working there. Even though I didn't see it, you know, I had seen it as a setback for me to begin with, just because of just holding on and just saying, you know what, it is what it is. Everything is out of my control right now. Here, manifested it right then and there, and in 2 months' time, y'all, I was able to save up $5,000 because of everything. And that just, if that's not a miracle, I don't know what really else you can call it, honestly. Right. This is a story that just happened to me the other day that I thought was so strange. Even my mom was kind of like, oh wow, like she really could not believe it. So like a week ago, I went to Starbucks and I got like a tall black tea, small black tea, whatever. And I was thinking in my mind while I went there, I was like, hopefully maybe they'll upgrade it, because it's like, it was late at night, and sometimes if you go late at night, they'll just give you like a bigger drink for free, because they don't really feel like, they don't want to be bothered. And I was like, okay. I was like, maybe, you know, I'll get lucky and they'll upgrade my drink to a venti, which is the large size. They'll upgrade my drink to a venti, you know, if they feel like it. Well, they didn't. Okay, so I ended up getting my tall drink, but I was thinking about it because I had seen a TikTok that was like, oh, just say that you're grateful. Like, say when you're starting off with manifestation, just say like, oh, I want a free drink today, or like maybe I'll get a free cup of coffee, whatever it is, something small. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess it didn't work, whatever, right? Okay. Next day, I went to in the afternoon, I went to a boba shop by my house, and I got a small coconut milk boba tea. And the guy was like, okay, guy at the register charged me. There were two guys. One guy at the register, one guy making the drinks. Guy at the register said, it's $3.50, gave him $3.50, gave me back my change, and he walked to the back of the store. Went to the other end of the counter, and I was like, you know, just, you know, nodded at the guy just to, you know, or actually I probably smiled, but you know, you can only see it through your mask, so I could just probably, you know. And he was making the drink, and when he went to the other side of the machine where I was standing, he was like, hey, look, he charged you for a small, but I'm gonna just give you a large anyways. And I was like, oh my god. I was so like, I was like, wow. So it didn't work out for me yesterday, but I just, you know, I didn't really think too much about it, and here it is, the exact thing that I said just yesterday playing out for me in a different scenario. I told my mom, and my mom was kind of like, oh wow, she like, and she doesn't even believe in all that, but that's just a personal story I thought was just interesting to add here. So if you're looking to start with something small, maybe try like a free cup of coffee, a free upsize in your drink, whatever. Okay, y'all, the last thing I want to talk about, just keeping this video short and sweet, was my current job that I manifested. Which I wish, you know, I wish I had said something better, like, oh, I hope I want to be a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, but I wasn't thinking at this time. Okay, so when I started college, I was looking, I didn't have a job that first semester, and I was looking for a job, whatever, and December came around, and backstory, I work at a grocery store, and December came around. I was, you know, driving around, just going downtown somewhere, and I saw a sign outside of this really big chain grocery store from in the Northeast, and it was like now hiring like all time, whatever it says, you know, where they do like the seasons, and they're like now hiring for the season, whatever. So I read the sign, and I was like, you know, I didn't have a job at that point, and I said to I remember myself saying I remember it was December, it was so cold outside, I vividly remember this. I was like, oh man, I was like, I wish I had a job there, right, at said store. Okay, thought about it, whatever, ended up getting a job at a different place, right? Fast forward to 2 Decembers later, which was just this past December, I applied to the store. Didn't really hear anything for like a day or whatever. They were actually responding really fast for applications, but like a week later I got a call from the store, and they were like, hey, do you want to come up for an interview today or maybe tomorrow, and this and the other thing. I was like, yeah, sure. Went up for the interview. She said, we'll do a background check, if it works out we'll call you. Called me the next day, and I got the job. So like I said, I manifested that job at the store. I wish I manifested being, you know, like a YouTuber, or like, you know, something different, but hey, it's power of the tongue, right? Power of. Alright, y'all, so that was basically all I have for this video. I don't really know what else to say. Those are like my little stories. I hope y'all enjoyed them. If you like this video, please like or subscribe or comment or whatever, and yeah, that's basically it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.